in the quaint town of HighSprings, bringing back the olden days in a festival called Pioneer Days. Wow, it's really busy here today. Look at all these people. Southern cooking at its finest: gator tail, crab cakes, kettle corn. Tons of vendors, tons of unique arts and crafts to check out. Ordinary hat? Nope, look where it's placed. It was made out of wood on a lathe. But we do have plenty of hats as well. Look at all these hats right over here. Hats, hats, and hats, more hats. Doggy duds. Tons of doggy stuff. Honey. Fresh baked goods. Homemade pies. Oh look, more hats. American flag hats. Wicker hats. And Jules hats. Check out those purses. Stun guns, well, they do have everything. Bird houses. Those are unique, aren't they? Belt buckles, knives. More knives. More belt buckles. One for every style and taste. Look at the finish on those knives. I bet you've never seen them like that. Rocks. We got rocks, even crystals. Smooth rocks, rough rocks. Rustic chick arts and crafts. Who doesn't like a little rustic? Oh, and a little rustic music. Look at these guys, live action. Vendors. Did I say vendors? More vendors. Oh, look, people jumping on bungee cords. Well, that looks pretty fun. I bet you could really go high. Oh, especially on that rock wall. Get up there. Human-powered snow cones. Wonder what that is. More hats and belts. Belt buckles. Horseshoes. Who doesn't like horseshoes? Well, these aren't your ordinary horseshoes. These are multi-repurposed horseshoes. That's a fine work he's doing with all that metal there. Bat houses, bird houses, woodpecker houses. Hey, more rocks and crystals, geodes. Abalone shells. Just cool scientific rocks. Necklaces. Cornhole. Who doesn't play cornhole? Everybody loves cornhole. Well, look at those. Those are some of the finest cornhole boards I've ever seen. Oh, there we go. Human-powered snow cones in action. Hula hoops. Looky there. She's forging something in the background. Look at these rustic old wagons. Man, those are cool. Like to get my hands on some of those wagon wheels. Right here is where they reenact the olden days. Now this thing blew my mind. I just didn't understand. Jacob's ladder. I had to get one of those. Look at the museum right here. And this is how the city of HighSprings looked 50 years ago. At one time, HighSprings was the center hub for all of North Florida. Look at all those railways and railway cars. It just really brings back the olden days, getting to see this town in action again with that kind of railway system going. Museum features many different historic pieces. These are the old school chairs where they go through, or they could have been the bus chairs, I'm not sure. Talking about, oh, look at this canoe. This thing's probably 1,000 years old. If you like historic canoes, check out my canoe video featuring a ancient Indian Timucuan dugout canoe that we found, now exhibited in the Matheson Museum. Quilting. Who doesn't like repurposing old blankets and sheets to turn them into a beautiful rug? It's been my pleasure bringing everybody back to the older time period. Just hit that like button. Every like really does help. Come check out Pioneer Days in 2018. And as always, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. God bless.